Matt, welcome to your screening here at the Austin Film Festival. I just talked to Max and he said that he has never been here before. Have you?
I was here actually only one other time last year for this festival.
Nice.
I had a short film called Hasta La Vista here last year with my friend Josh Rabinowitz. The two of us were here, plus our cinematographer, and I loved the festival. I loved Austin immediately. And when we finished this movie, which was our first feature, I think they were very responsive very quickly. I think probably because I had been here already, and they're just I think it seems like a very loyal festival. Like if you've been here before, they're very excited to see what else you have going on. So that was how we initially got coming back, which is I'm very happy to be here again.
Well, watch out. The city of Austin might just decide to latch on to you and keep you guys here.
No, it's true. I feel like almost every panel I've been to, there's a couple people on the panel that are like, I moved to LA or I moved to New York and now I'm back, and I'm very happy to be back. So I can imagine very much people coming and working at Austin in the film industry seems like a very doable, really great thing. So who knows? I could be here.
Well, we would love that. Well, Max was telling me that, like your characters in the film, you guys have been buddies since, the olden days, way back when. So what was it like working with an old friend on a professional endeavor like this?
Yeah, well, Max and I, and also Phil, we wrote the movie together, and so we've always been very good about writing very personal things, working things out together in the room, improvising through things. We don't really improv on set, but when we're writing, we all sit around and just kind of talk about personal experience, bring a lot of the character in the movie is a little bit like my dad, and the mom is a little bit like, everything kind of from our real life. And I think we figure out a way to be very personal and open during that process, while also knowing how to give each other space. And like when we're on set, being able to go to our little quarters and just recuperate. So a nice balance between really sharing, oversharing, and then getting a little space and getting a little recharge time, and not burning out on each other, being around each other for like years and years and years. But I think we've always done a good job on it. Yeah.
So I'm always interested in the experience of writer-directors once you're on set. And I mean, you have an added element as one of the lead actors.
Yeah.
Do you feel, how do you feel about your material? Are you ready to work? Let's workshop this a little bit. This can change, this can lean, or do you try to stay pretty true to the original script?
I think I try to always treat the script as finished by the time we're shooting, because it's just, especially when you've written the script as well, if you open it up to anything's possible, it can just spiral. You lose the I think there's always fun you can find in improv, but I'm a really big believer in locking in what the point of the scene is, what the point of the structure is, and knowing what the scene should be, and then finding ways to just add to it, or add a little icing to it, But I think that it's been a tricky thing to act and direct and write. They're all very different jobs, and they are conflicting in many ways. Some in very much in opposition, but I think having two really supportive friends there, helping in those transitions, picking up the slack when I need to focus on acting or whatever, I think that was really invaluable. So. Yeah.
Well, have a really fun screening. I saw the movie earlier. I loved watching it. So congratulations on the film. Thanks you so much for talking to us.
Of course. Thanks a lot.